people. Again, Jackson, everyone a little bit more beset. People beset, and there with Tevius wagon.
Fiddler on the roof! Sounds crazy, huh? But in our little village about the pet guy, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our hope. And how do we keep our balance? Because Anatevka is our hope. And how do we keep our balance? Well, that I can tell you in a word. Tradition!
Tradition! Tradition! Tradition!
For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Day and night a scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition. We must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. We must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The Mama, tradition. The Mama, tradition. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The stars, tradition. The stars, tradition. And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks? The daughters, tradition. The daughters, tradition. Day and night I scramble for a living, feed the wife and children, sing his daily prayers, and praise as master of the house, and write my word at home. She's a Papa, tradition. The Papa, tradition.
And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special times. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Albrecht, I found a perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Ruhl, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rojo! She can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Albrecht. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And then the Reb Nahum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Here, Reb Nahum, is 1 kopeck.
1
1 kopeck, but last week you gave me 2. I had a bad week. So you had a bad week. Why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. There's his honor, the constable, and many others. We don't bother them. And so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was that time when he sold him a horse, but he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, planning no plans. I'm in no rush, maybe I've learned. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, grill me no groom, find me no fight, catch me no cat, unless he's a matchless match.
Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose a shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, tell ya. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see. What kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You make many, many poor people. I realize, of course, there's no shame in being poor. You smell great honor, either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, digga-digga-diddle-diddle-man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud with a hand like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd be digga-digga-bum-bum. If I were a wealthy man, if I were a bitty rich, digga-digga-digga-diddle man, I see my wife might go round looking like a rich man's wife with the proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what the happy mood she's in! Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Reptilia, pardon me, Reptilia. Posing problems that would cross her rabbi's eyes, but I need da-da-dee-da-da. discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long, if I were a wealthy man, I would never work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and bless you all. May the Lord fulfill our Sabbath prayer for you. May God make you good mothers, and may He send you husbands who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord preserve you from them, O Lord, with happiness and peace, for hear our Sabbath prayer.
You even find a little something in your own purse.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my purse? My daughter's idol is not the sort I would sell for money.
Just as you say, let's not talk about money then. The important thing is, let's get this done. That will be good to her. Tevye, I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will ever call you stupid. And then with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course he has a problem. He's much older than her. Well, that's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I've always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tevye, wonderful. Thank you. Let's drink to it.
Why not to you?
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, the Hayam. The Hayam to life. Is to the Father I try to be.
am I to be? Drink L'Chaim to life, L'Chaim. L'Chaim to life. Life as I wake up, confusing us, lessing and bruising us. Drink L'Chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, L'Chaim. To settle my daughter, my wife. It gives you something to think about. It's something to think about. Drink L'Chaim to life. Rabboni! It's always a drink for everyone!
What's the occasion?
I think you guys all bride. Who? Tell me oldest. Saito. There's a wolf. Saito, your daughter. My wife.
allow tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the papa. This should never be changed. One little tiny pull of a trumpet, where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anybody have to ask a father anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevye, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense! You're just a poor tailor!
That's true, Reb Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would it be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. Look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Pop.
Reb Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Modern children, huh? Golden. What am I going to do about Golden? What am I going to tell Golden? Help!
Otto, you are wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Laser! Model! Tail!
What? Taffy, why are you howling like that?
Where is she? Where is she?
Where's who? What are you talking about?
Fruma Sarah. Laser Wolf's first wife, Fruma Sarah. She was standing right there a minute ago.
Taffy, what's the matter with you? Fruma Sarah's been dead for years.
must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, but don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. And in the middle of the dream, in walked your grandmother, Stiehl, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Stiehl? How does she look?
For a woman who's dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head. To see your daughter wed. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor model Consoil.
Model?
A worthy boy is he. Alki's family. They made him after mine. Your uncle Mordecai. The tailor model Consoil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma, there's no tailor. You get the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Leisure Wolf.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher, Leisure Wolf.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor model Consoil.
It was a butcher.
The tailor model Consoil. Shot! Shot! Look, who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What? Who is this? Why don't you say you're shaking?
Could it be?
Yes, it could. Why not?
Who could be mistaken?
It's the butcher's wife, come lily on the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling, departed life. Through my Sarah, through my Sarah, through my Sarah, through my Yes, her husband, woman's feelings, total stranger. How could you allow your daughter to take her place? How
If Tycho marries Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She lived in 3 weeks.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy I play?
I don't remember growing older than did they.
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he
all nonsense. Seidel wanted to marry Model, not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love!
Terrible!
A radical!
And what happens to the matchmaker?
I say!
I know. Let's all sit down. Musicians, play a dance. A dance. Well, come on, dance. It's a wedding.
What does it do? Stop it! Stop it! What?
Who will dance with me?
It's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl!
Then that's what you get for bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different.
It's a sin.
It's not a sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi.
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
There, see, it's not forbidden.
And it's not a sin. Now, will somebody dance with me?
Huddle. It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
She's dancing with a man!
I can see she's dancing. And I'm going to dance with my wife.
I see we've come at a bad time. I'm sorry, Tevye. The orders are for tonight. For the whole village. Play. I said play!
That's enough!
Orders are orders. You understand?
Of course.
Come!
You all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up.
So am I, Bridget. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had a name in life, and that was everything, and now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone who I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a one to share such a difficult, wandering kind of
I was
life?
only out of sight, laying right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand,
Simple and clear.
I have something that I would die for, someone who I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything,
I have to go back outside.
Like this without even asking me.
Who asked you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. More important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, though. A new world. Love. Golda, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Oh, well, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've lived with him, thought of him, smart with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too.
It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble? This hero of yours? Arrested. And convicted.
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do and Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It's far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia! And he asked you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go, Papa. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him with his work. It's the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Baby.
Papa, please. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I should travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was. but he's leaving the home I love. Then when my heart was settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love I'm home.
And who, my child, will be there to perform a marriage there in the wilderness?
I promise we'll be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested. No. Give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I've always thought he was a good man. You tell him that I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. And you tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we'll see each other again.
And we'll leave it in his hands, huh? Take care of her. See, she dresses warm. I'm complaining about my horse. He's one of your creatures and has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like the horse. And dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while. Huh?
Papa? Papa?
What is it?
Papa? She left home this morning. The fiesta. I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest who told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Lord. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do, I have work to do.
But Papa...
Hardly is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home. Little bird, little Pamyla, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all out blue. All I can see is a happy child, sweet little bird you were, Pamyla, Pamyla. Little bird, little Pamyla, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, the sweet little bird you were, Pamyla.